Tomorrow is chasing new adventures and following them everywhere. Fly Emirates. Hello, tomorrow.
Elections would be held for 3 provincial councils. 8 registered political parties submitted their nominations today for 9 districts for the upcoming elections for the Central, Northern and Northwestern provincial councils. The Elections Secretariat said that 11 independent groups submitted nominations for 6 districts. The People's Welfare Front or Janasatha Peramuna, the Eksat Lanka Mahasabhava, the Sri Lanka Labour Party and the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress submitted their nominations today. The Socialist Equality Party, the Ethnic Unity Organisation and Ape Jatika Peramuna parties also submitted their nominations today. 25 independent groups contesting elections in 9 districts deposited their bonds today.
The United People's Freedom Alliance says that the signing of about 90% of nomination papers has been completed. Minister Dallas Alaha Perumal said the UPFA's nominations for all districts where elections will be held will be submitted over the next 2 days. Meanwhile, Propaganda Secretary of the Janatha Vimukti Peramuna, MP Vijitha Herath, said that the JVP General Secretary signed the nomination papers of the JVP's candidates today. Meanwhile, as of this afternoon, 2 registered political parties and 2 independent groups had submitted their nominations for the Kandy district for the Central Provincial Council election. Nominations for the Janasatha Peramuna were submitted by party leader Venerable Battaramulle Sila Ratanathera. The leader of the Sri Lanka Labour Party, N. Senanayaka, submitted the party's nominations for the Kandy district today. The Janasatha Peramuna also submitted its nominations for the Matale and Nuwara districts today.
Matale, Nuwara,
We submitted our nominations for Matale and Nuwara today. In truth, there are Tamils, Muslims and Sinhalese living in this area. But in this area, the Minister of the Tamil people has failed to resolve their problems.
Damila Ministungi Prasne, Adala Amateria.
The Sri Lanka Labour Party and the Eksat Lanka Mahasabhava submitted their nominations for the Kurunegala district today. The Citizens Front, the Upcountry People's Front, the United Workers' Union and the Democratic Workers' Congress are to contest the Central Provincial Council election as a coalition. The Citizens Front has put forward 6 candidates, one of them a Muslim. The candidates' nomination papers were signed today before the General Secretary of the Citizens Front, MP J. Sri Ranga, and the political leader of the Upcountry People's Front, Radha Krishnan, following religious observances held in Hatton today. The Election Secretariat noted that the deadline for independent groups to deposit their bonds for upcoming provincial council polls expires at noon tomorrow. The deadline for the submission of nominations expires at noon on the 1st of August.